was traveling yesterday, so I'm doing the review today. And wow, it is going to be a fun review because I went through so many ups and downs, and something which is called Vipassana. Okay, for those of you who don't know or who are new here, it was a 10-day retreat. Okay, where we could not speak at all, we could not talk with each other, we could not even look at each other, we could not gesture in any way. The only person we could talk to was the teachers. We could ask them questions, they could talk with us, etc. So we'll go through the whole review in about 20 seconds. We will start. Just wait for a few more people, or we will just go. All well. 10 seconds. Hello. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. All right. So we're going to do the Vipassana review. Okay. A lot of people have been asking me, how was your Vipassana experience? Vipassana is a simple thing. You go there. Okay. You meditate for 12 hours a day, 10 days straight. You have instructional meditation. You have solo meditation. You're allowed to keep yourself in a cell. Okay. And you're supposed to meditate in the cell. You have group meditation. You have all these various things, but it's basically meditation. Basically, you are sitting down. Okay. And that's it. That's what you're doing, right? You other than that, like the actions you're doing, you're cleaning your room, you're cleaning your own room, you're washing your own plate, you're going to eat food, you're going through the usual, movements of life. You're waking up at 4 in the morning. Okay, 4:30 you start meditating, and you have 2 hours of meditation, then you have breakfast, and it just going through the day until 9 o'clock. 17-hour day. You have just intense meditation, more or less. Okay, so this was very interesting, very torturous. Okay, in many ways. So we're going to talk about the whole entire experience. Let's go. First day. Okay, first day was pretty easy. Like it was not a problem. You could sit. Your back was paining a little bit, etc. But it was not a problem. So what happened is you are starved. You don't have a mobile phone. You're not allowed to talk. You are not allowed to look at each other. You're not allowed to gesture. Okay. So you can't do anything. You're just there meditating. That's it. And the only interaction you have is with the teacher, if at all he asks you any questions, or you ask him any questions. That's the rule. Okay. It was only men, and so you have zero interaction. Okay, nothing to look at, nothing. So now what happens is your brain starves, right? And your brain starts pushing out layer by layer. So what happened in the first 2-3 days, right, is my brain was on hyper mode, right? Time compressed, in the sense of like 1 second was like, like 1 minute probably. Okay, and things got really slow. So in that time, every movie I've ever seen, every song I've ever heard, every person I've ever met, I saw all these people. Childhood memories came up. Okay, I saw an entire movie while meditating with my eyes closed. The whole movie, scene to scene. Okay, color to color, action to action, camera angle to camera angle, properly. Okay, that is the power of the mind. So the mind was just going. Okay, it was just removing stuff. So what I did is I said, okay, entertain me. Let's see how badly you get entertained. Okay, how badly you can entertain me. And it continued for 12 hours a day. There was just no meditation happening. It was just pure. And they know this. The thing is, people like Vipassana, they know this. They know that you're just going to mess around. Okay, so in my head, all this nonsense was happening. Then second night, it scared me. Okay, now the brain knows it cannot scare me, but it knows it can startle me. Right. So when I was sleeping, I closed my eyes. A huge mask fell on my head. Okay, a really scary. I've never seen this mask before in any movie anywhere, or anything, or any sort of. It was just a combination of images I had seen, I presume. And that's when I said, now I'm going to destroy you. Now I'm going to fight you. So the third day, whole day, I was just fighting the brain. Okay. And towards the end of the day, I said, why am I fighting you? Let's just hang. Let's sit on a table. You tell me what you want. I tell you what I want. Okay. And brain, body, okay, and me. So now I've experienced the brain and the body as things separate to myself. So we'd sit and negotiate. Okay, what do you want? Okay, we have to sit for 2 hours of meditation. So the body would say, I cannot sit for 2 hours. Let's do 1 hour. Let's do 1 hour, take a break, 1 hour, take a break. Okay. So I said, okay, fair enough. Then the mind had its own thing. And like, I'm being starved of entertainment. I'm like, okay, I'll give you something to do. Right. And then there was this whole concentrate on the breath. So then I was concentrating on the breath. And then sometimes it was entertaining me, sometimes it was concentrating on the breath. And then that entertainment started reducing slowly. Okay. So the thing is, here I learned a very important lesson, is that don't fight with the mind. Okay. You can fight with the mind. You can win also. But the mind is such a powerful instrument. Why would you fight with it? Just make it loyal to you. If somebody messes with you, it is going to fight on by itself. Okay. So all these years I was like, oh, enslave the mind, be the mind's master. No, no, don't be the mind's master. Just let it cooperate with you, and it will. Believe me, it will. You need to torture it a little bit, but it will eventually, and it will be very loyal to you. Okay. So this is what happened the third day. Then the fourth day, all right. What was happening is I was scratching myself a lot, right? It was hot. They would switch off the fans, purposefully switch off the fans, and make you feel weird things. Okay, so you're scratching, you're sweating, you're feeling like this, you're feeling like that. The point is, you have to sit in meditation and not feel all that. You're supposed to look at it with equanimity. You're supposed to look at it without a issue. Okay, now what happens is, the teacher kept telling me, don't scratch yourself, don't scratch yourself. He kept giving me grief. So I stopped, and boom, okay, I could feel things happening in my body. Like I could feel a scratch here. And I'm like, okay, let's experiment. Can I move the scratch here? All right. And I could eventually. Okay. I'm like, oh, can I play with my heart? Let's try my heart a little bit. Let's pump up the heart. Now on the fourth and the fifth day, there are something very special happens. I will not tell you what. But you have to go there and by yourself, because if I tell you what, then you won't understand it and you will misunderstand it. Okay, so that happens, and then you learn to see your body completely. You see your body. Okay, and then you can play around. Actually, that is not supposed to be the result. The only thing that you're supposed to do is see your body with equanimity. But I was busy playing around. I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. Okay, so I'm like, oh, can I feel sadness in a shot? Boom, sadness. Okay, then I'm like, oh, can I feel anger? Anger, I'm an expert at. I can feel anger anytime. So I feel, okay, anger. Can I feel compassion? I can feel compassion. Can I feel two emotions at once? Now it got interesting. Okay, so I was like, let's divide this emotion into two parts of the body. So in this part, anger, in this part, compassion. Okay, or something like, now see, don't believe what I'm saying. Don't ever believe what I'm saying. Go and experience it, because each person will have a different experience. And whatever it is, that experience, even if it's just sensory deprivation, okay, it is going to change something in you. It is going to change something deep in you. And you're going to experience something miraculous. The truth is, it's not a miracle. It's just the body reacting. Okay. So the fifth day, this is what happened. Sixth day was deep frustration. Okay. All body, mind, me were frustrated. We're like, what the hell is going on? Seventh, eighth. Okay. And then eighth day, you feel your body in the form of subatomic particles. Okay. It's like, bzzz. Okay. It's kind of, that kind of thing is happening. Then ninth day, you feel equanimity with the world. Okay, it's like I envisioned it like an invisible brain. Okay, there's a brain, you can only see the out contours, and it's transparent. It's completely transparent. Okay, so you feel the equanimity, like no matter what is happening in your body, no matter what is happening in your mind, fair enough, let it happen. You are just supposed to watch it and watch it go by, watch it go by, watch it go by. Okay, ninth and 10th day was just equanimous, and I was just enjoying. Then 10th day, we were allowed to talk. So even talking with these people, these are very simple people, very simple middle class people who did not have much, who did not want to achieve much, just wanted to enjoy life. And I realized so many things. So I realized firstly, a lot of my karma got burnt through. Okay, first I went through all the movies, all the nonsense. Then I went through all the people, and I realized that everyone. Okay, I was 95% cleared with my karma, but it became like this pneumatic drill. You put it in, and it's perfect, tight. You know exactly what you want from this person. You know exactly where this person stands in your life. Every single person. Okay, I sorted out. I wrote about 8 to 9 letters to people, really long, letters with people I had complex relationships with. I wrote, I have still to write a few letters. All right. And I broke off a few relationships, added a few relationships. It was very interesting. So all this personal nonsense that is not being sorted because you are being distracted from the outside world, get sorted. That was my experience. Secondly, you develop some sort of superpowers. Okay, mine was different. I could play with my emotions. I could always play with my emotions, just not so efficiently. Okay, so I could play with my emotions. My creativity got better. Some ideas got cleared out. Relationships got cleared out. Lots of things happened. Okay, so you develop superpowers in a way, and the lot of the frustration, a lot of the fear that your mind is trying to send you, you deal with it. Okay, you realize what exactly scares you. In the sense of, I thought I could get scared, but I realized I can't be scared. Like if there is a snake standing in front of me, I'll get startled. Okay, for the first minute, I'll be like, what the hell? Then I'll be like, okay, let's deal with it. And the mind knows this. Okay, the mind knows this. Now, the mind, even with sex, okay, like if I had gone, say, 3 or 5 years ago, the mind would have constantly pushed sex, 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 because that's a good way to distract me then. But it knew that it could not distract me now with that this. It did push a few images, okay? It did like, okay, after you get out of here, you're gonna have so much sex, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, okay? But after a point, it just left. So your mind also knows how powerful it is. Your mind has literally designed itself around distracting you. It has designed itself around the distractions that you have created. All right. So basically, equanimity. Okay, your mind game. You realize a lot of things. You realize a lot of things about your body. My body, I was pretty sorted because I've been doing martial arts, and it's kind of like a meditation. So it was not such a big problem. I realized a few things here and there, about my body, that it could take certain kinds of pain, certain kinds of weird sensations, etc. Also, there is a connection between the emotion and what you feel. Okay, like literally, if you're I didn't realize this in the course. I realized this after the course, like probably yesterday or something, and that's when I realized it. That okay, if you're feeling anger, right, there is a buzzing through your brain, and you can trace it down to your body. Okay, you can trace the this of adrenaline. Basically, it's chemical, right? So the chemical has a sensation. Now they did not tell you that in the course because they knew that if they told you that, you start imagining things. And the whole point of them is for you to not imagine things, to only realize what is there, what you're feeling. And their root is through physical sensations. Earlier, my meditation used to be through mental sensations like thoughts. Okay, so I could control thoughts. I could, okay, can I observe thoughts? Can I destroy thoughts? Can I create thoughts? Now that was easy. But when there was physical deprivation and a sensory deprivation, the brain changed its strategy. Okay, it tried other ways, but I could still get it under control. So it was not so bad. Some people probably experienced worse than me. Some people got frustrated. Some people left. Okay, and different people will always experience different things. Different people that I know, okay, complete losers and complete winners have gone there and have completely different experiences. People I did not expect would survive that have survived that. Some people I would expect survive that did not survive it. So it's completely individualistic. You cannot say what is happening. But basically, what's happening is that you're burning through karma. That's the best way I can say it. Okay, you're going through a lot. You're peeling off layers of your brain, you're peeling off layers of your body, okay, and you're more or less going closer to understanding who the hell you are. And equanimity is a result which does not hurt. Okay, when you just look at things, that's all there is. There is nothing to feel about it. He said, even a feeling, just look at it. Anger, look at it. Oh, cool, wonderful. Okay, you can feel it. And now the takeaway from this is this, right? No matter what happens in your life, okay, you don't react to it. Right? Even if you feel angry, for example, I can feel angry in a moment's notice. Okay, it is, I'm an expert at anger. That does not imbalance my karma. But if something happens and something outside me controls my anger, that's where the problem begins. That's where you are finished. If something outside me controls happiness, that is where the problem begins. That's basically what I've been saying. Why do you let anything outside you control? You want to feel? Sure. You want to desire? Sure. Okay, but do not desire so badly that it becomes a craving. Okay, do not be away from something so badly that it's an aversion. What they are saying is, if you have a craving for something, that means you have an aversion for something else. Okay, so I realized a few small things. Like for example, when I'm trying to help someone, when I'm trying to explain something to them, and they understand it also, but they don't apply it, I get really angry. Okay, why? Because I'm just like, why are you not improving your life? Okay, I have no desire for myself. I'm just like, why don't you improve your life? So that went away. That went away. Now I'm like, if the person improves, great. If he doesn't improve, great. Okay. So this was a desire for somebody else. It was a craving that this person improve their life. It was an aversion from them staying in that same gutter that they are. So that one major, I guess, defect that I realized about myself. And that is, I think that was it. I'm sure there will be more and more as I meditate through. And I'm sure there will be more, smaller things. Like I said, life is this of consistent self-discovery. But you must, I recommend it for everyone. There is a 1% chance you may end up as a serial killer. But I think I would take that chance, especially because if you've been following NihilAnand, I think you're fine. Because why have I been saying all this? You are zero, you are nothing, you're bullshit, you are crap. Why? Because it's true. Okay, and even if you've just been hearing this, right, it is more than enough for you to realize that, oh, I am nothing. I'm looking at things as, rubbish. And then you will be prepared for this. This is like a method to realize you are nothing, to feel you are nothing, to understand. Okay, that is all. That's simple. I think it's NihilAnand philosophy on steroids. We're doing something about NihilAnand philosophy, not just talking. Okay, or philosophy or whatever. antinatalist. I found his this to be quite antinatalist actually. Basically, there is one guy who's no more now, and they have taken videos of him, and he's explaining things to you. He's taking you through guided meditation, etc., etc. Okay, all right. That's my review. 15 minutes, not bad. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Hello. Why are you hammering your head in the thumbnail? Why not? You see, the hammer's on my head, and I'm equanimous. I'm just chilling. I'm like, yeah, cool, cool, cool. So that's that. Any questions? Anyone? If in case my review hasn't been specific enough, I don't mind answering some questions since this is a live anyway. Ooh. Einstein shocked. Okay, another minute, and then I'll. If you don't have questions, I will decide, guys. I think one thing I realized is that the brain doesn't get bored. I was very happy with that. It keeps you entertained, At least my brain. Okay, so and I can remove things from it if needed. I can eliminate all the nonsense if needed. So yeah, I mean, basically you realize a lot of things about yourself, about other things, about people. Okay, and I think I generally recommend everyone to do it. All right, should I shut this? Why do you wear the beard now that you have shown your face on both channels? Just for effect, because when I remove the beard, everyone will like, no, wear the beard. It looks good. So it's like a representative, like NihilAnand comes and just does his nonsense. Uh, I guess it's a kick, man. It's just a fun thing. Like it's no particular reason that I wear it. I was just tired of the beard. Like I was tired of people asking me, how do you look? How do you look? How do you look? So I'm like, chodo. And it's kind of tiring wearing the beard, and it's really itchy. Have you tried LSD? Yes, I have. I have. It is a very interesting experience, and I recommend it for everybody. What else? What else? All right, I'm going to shut this video until you all have a really, really, really good question. Thank you for showing up. I hope this was a satisfactory review. I hope you all understood what I'm trying to say. And if you all didn't, fair enough. That's good. That's a very good thing, actually, because you will not until you go there. Okay. And I realized why other people have given weird reviews to me. And I understand why, like I did not understand any of those reviews because it is very, 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 very subjective. And the weirdest people have survived it and the weirdest people have not. So it's like you cannot predict, man. You just don't know how your brain will react. Like you could be a dumb idiot and end up as a genius at the end of it. Or like I said, you'll end up 1% chance you'll end up as a serial killer. So yeah, experience it, definitely recommend it, and take the serial killer chance and just have fun. And it's free, by the way, guys. It's free. Okay, like they don't take money from you. If you want to donate, you can donate at the end of the course, but the first time you're not allowed to pay anything. So I gave a little bit. I was very happy. All right, see you guys. Bye. Thank you for showing up. See you, I guess, next Wednesday. My next topic is what women want, or what I believe women want. I have learned over years, many years of understanding them and talking to them, etc., etc. I've learned like there is one word, and it's very complicated to explain. So I'll be explaining all that. So that's going to be either on Sunday if I can, if I'm not traveling, or next Wednesday, we are on for what women want. It's going to be a very interesting episode. Okay, bye. See you. Thank you.